Bonjour, bonjour et bienvenue. Comment allez-vous? J'espère que vous allez bien. Donc, bienvenue. Aujourd'hui, c'est le deuxième jour. Oui, on avance, c'est presque la fin. Donc, bienvenue. J'espère que vous profitez bien de ce challenge. Sinon, mais il faut essayer, hein? C'est gratuit. Okay, bon, today what are we going to look at? So, in the last lesson, we looked at, we looked at le passé composé avec le verbe avoir. So what did you say is the passive composite? So we simply said passive composite is the past tense, simple past tense, when describing an action that has been completed in the past that has no relevance and no business with the present. So we use the passive composite to express that. Example, I see. I ate at 8 a.m. Right? So that's a completed action. That's an action that has been completed at about 8 a.m. It was completed. Maybe I said this at about maybe 12 noon. So you see, it's a completed action. So today we looked at forming the passive composite with avoir, right? So I gave an activity that you try writing a little story using the passive composite. So if you tried doing that, you would have made certain mistakes. Yes, I'm telling you, you would have made certain mistakes. That's the item, okay? You'd have used certain verbs and you'd have used avoir with them like aller. A lot of people do that. So when I tell them, oh, I teach them avoir first and I say, oh, go and do something, and they go back and they start writing j'ai allé. C'est normal. So they do that and they come back and I say, okay, so now it's time for us. That means you're ready for the next lesson. So if you carried out that activity, that means you're ready for this lesson. But if you did not, that means you aren't ready for this lesson. All right, let's move. So le passé composé avec être. So there are certain verbs that use être to form their passé composé. It's not all verbs that use avoir. So if you wrote and all the verbs you used in the previous exercise was avoir, okay, welcome. Let's correct them. The verb aller does not use what I mentioned, you must have used aller because we always talk about we went to somewhere. Yeah, we always do that. So yeah, we always use that verb. That's why I said you must have made a mistake then. All right. Okay, let's proceed. So these are not all the verbs though. So but these are some of them we just used to point out to explain this lesson, okay? We're not looking at only this verb. We're looking at passé composé avec être. That is our topic, okay? So these verbs are used to explain passé composé avec être. That's it. Okay, so what you should know about passé composé with être. Passé composé can be composed can be formed, okay, with the auxiliary verbs avoir or être. Yes, so in the last lesson I said passé composé is formed with avoir. Okay, now it's been modified, okay? So the passé composé can be formed with the auxiliary verbs avoir or être. So there are verbs that use avoir, there are verbs that use être. So like almost all verbs use avoir. So I can say like 98% of the verbs use avoir, so only 17. Only a few used être. So I will give that few 2%. Or maybe I should make it 95, okay? So let's say 95 of the verbs, almost all verbs use avoir. So a few, 5% use être. For these verbs, they mostly talk about movement and change of state. For these verbs, they use être. Now you may start asking yourself, what do you mean by movement, marcher, courir? Oh no, that's not the movement I'm talking about, okay? Don't start thinking marcher and courir, please. That's not the kind of movement I'm talking about. So I'm going to show you, okay? So we use a certain acronym to remember those verbs. So Dr. Mrs. P. Van de Champ. We use Dr. Mrs. P. Van de Champ. Yeah, we use the acronym Dr. Mrs. P. Van de Champ to remember those verbs. So because there are about 17, they will ask you, oh, start mentioning them. You may miss some of them. Yeah. So, but when you write this acronym down, it's easy for you to remember. So these verbs include, okay, we'll look at so they include some of these popular verbs, aller, venir, arriver, partir, entrer. So you may be asking, but are these movement verbs? Oh, just hold on. You will understand what kind of movement they talk about, okay? You understand. So when conjugating in the passive composite with ed, the past participle must agree in number and gender with the subject. So when doing your passive composite with ed, your past participle must agree in number and gender with the subject. It must agree, okay? With avoir, we did it in the last lesson, there was no agreement. But with ed, there must be an agreement. So here are the verbs. Dr. Mrs. P. Van Tetram. So here are the verbs. You can see them there. Beginning from devenir, that's the infinitive of the verb and the past participle. So you have the E there, which does feminine, and the S, which does plural. I did that for all of them. So there, revenir, monter, rester. And so you're asking, are these movement verbs? Just hold on, you will see. Sortir, partir, venir, arriver, naître, to be born, descendre, entrer, rentrer, tomber, retourner, aller, mourir, et passer. All of these are the 17 verbs that use être to form their passive composite. So here's what we mean by movement. So look at this. They are considered the verb de mouvement. So it starts from naître, to be born, and aller, venir, just like that. And the point, this means to stay, not to rest, okay? A lot of you confuse the verb rester with English and say, oh, je reste, j'ai resté. No, my dear, there's nothing like that, okay? Je suis restée toute la journée à la maison. I stayed at home all day. Je suis restée toute la journée à la maison. I stayed at home all day. So that's it. And then the person goes monter, descendre, and tomber, and the person mouris. Yeah, that's it. So that's it. This when they talk about movement, this is what we're talking about. Not marcher, not courir at all. Not those ones. Those ones they use avoir, okay? But these are the verbs we call verb de mouvement. Yes, they talk about change of states, one state of being. Yes, that they give that. And they use être to form their self. All right, let's look at some conjugations, but not all. I just picked out 4. The most popular, the famous aller, so I picked it. Aller. So there you have the past participle aller. Of course, when it's feminine, we add an E, and when it's plural, we add an S, okay? Don't forget that. Je suis allé, that's it. So for those of you who like to do word-for-word translation, you will go to the dictionary and say, oh, I want to say I went. Oh, English is I went. You say I means je. Then you now say went means aller. You now put aller. You now say, okay. Some of you will say je allé. Some of you will say j'allais. Sweetheart, there's nothing like that too. There is absolutely nothing like j'allais or je allais. There's nothing like that. To form the passive composite, to say I went in English, in French, you have to say je suis allé. Je suis allé au bureau à 10h ce matin. Il est allé, tu es allé, il est allé, elle est allée. So look at elle. There's an agreement. Elle is feminine with the subject. The past participle agrees with the subject. Nous sommes allés. So that's the S there, agreeing with nous. Maybe if they're feminine, we'll write the E. Vous êtes, so there also. Ils sont allés, plural. That's it, elles sont allés, plural and feminine. So I say, yeah, je suis allée au parc. So this obviously should be a guy speaking. Yeah, je suis allée au parc. J'ai vu mes amis. J'ai vu mes amis. J'ai vu. The verb voir uses avoir. So there's no agreement with avoir. Okay? No agreement with avoir. Nous sommes allés. Nous sommes allés. Obviously, this is a guy speaking. So he saw his friends. Maybe the friends, let's say they're all guys or mixed guys and babes. So nous sommes allés. So that's it. S, plural. Nous sommes allés jouer au football. Let's go to the next one. Venir, to come. Venu is the past participle. That's to say, so if I want to say I came, yeah, come here. Je suis venu ce matin. Tu es venu, il est venu, elle est venue. So you can see that the agreement, nous sommes venus, there. Vous êtes venu, ils sont venus, plural. Elles sont venues féminine plural. Ma grand-mère est venue cet après-midi même. My grandmother came this afternoon. Ok, notre grand-mère est venue cet après-midi. Our grandmother came this afternoon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ok. Next verb, arriver. So past participle, arriver. Je suis arrivé. I arrived. Tu es arrivé. Il s'est arrivé. Elle s'est arrivée. Oh non, il est arrivé. Elle est arrivée. Sorry, please. Oui, il est arrivé. Elle est arrivée. Oui. It's the. Oui, so here you can see the feminine. Nous sommes arrivés. Nous sommes arrivés. S. Vous êtes. What am I doing, vous? Vous êtes arrivés, oui. Et ils sont arrivés. S. And then ESD. Nous sommes arrivés hier soir. We arrived yesterday evening. Parti, to leave. Past participle, parti. Je suis parti, I left. Tu es parti, il est parti, elle est partie. We add an E. Nous sommes partis, S. And vous êtes partis, ils sont partis, S, because it's plural. Ils sont partis, féminin plural. Nous sommes partis tôt le matin. Nous sommes partis tôt le matin. We left early this morning. Okay, so that's it. All right, so, okay, so over to you. So, you need to write a paragraph about what you did last weekend using the passive composite. So write a paragraph about what we did last. Okay, so there, write a paragraph about what you did last weekend, or you can write during the week if that's fine by you. But during the week may be a bit lengthy, so it's always nice to write about the weekend. So I think I'll prefer you write about the weekend so it's not so lengthy, okay? And if you realize that you can use only the verbs that use edge to form their passive composite, you find that you have to go into using other verbs. Please do, because I did mine here and I used the verb marcher. Marcher doesn't use edge, so I said, le week-end dernier, je suis allée à la montagne. Nous sommes partis tôt le matin et sommes arrivés vers midi. Nous sommes arrivés vers midi. Nous avons marché, so I used avoir then. So there's no issue, you can use avoir pendant des heures et nous sommes rentrés fatigués mais heureux. So that's it. So try to write yours, okay? I would like to see yours in the comments. Okay, so if you're able to get to the end of this lesson, let me see your little paragraph of maybe 40 words or 50 words. I'll be glad to see your paragraph. Okay, bon. So that's it. And je vous souhaite alors une très bonne journée. So we've come to the end of our lesson for today. And I look forward to reading from you in the comment section and correcting your work. Ok, donc je vous laisse alors. Passez alors une très bonne journée et au revoir. On se voit au prochain cours. Au revoir, bye.